But do you guys have a discussion like with each other so to know the other person feels the same way? Because otherwise you could just drop everyone else you'd be like possibly talking to for no reason, just for that person.
Well, you'd find out pretty quick.
No, I'm serious. I
mean, you'd find out. Well, if the guy didn't want to continue seeing you, you'd find out pretty quick.
You wouldn't find out like immediately right after.
You're
like
scared
a dinner
to drop
date
your
or
other
something.
guys.
After one date,
yes.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They have to be gone.
That's concerning.
The guys have to be gone after the first date.
You don't know anything about the person.
Why are you
just
scared
went
to be
on a
with
date
yourself?
That's not what I said.
No, that's what I said. Why are you scared to be with yourself? You said if I'm dealing with a pool of guys and I think a guy is interesting, I go on a date with him, I'm not going to drop my other guy.
Because I'm not going to give him my all if I don't know if he's giving it back.
But you're not really giving much except, hey, I'm only paying attention to you. It's just your attention. Like, you're not giving him your body.
Okay, but a lot of guys can
your
take that
money.
for granted because they're like, oh, she's easy. I have her wrapped around my finger already after one date.
I like that shit.
You don't need to be in a war with the guy.
Sign me up.
It's not a war with the
What
guy.
is it? Are you a jealous person? Do you feel like insecure, like when it comes to other men? Like, do you feel like, this other guy could?
Sure. As soon as I come into your life, as soon as you come into mine, I want your undivided romantic and sexual attention. That's non-negotiable. If you're on I don't deal with fence sitters. I want a girl who's like really fucking into me. If you're not, go find another dude.
But that's kind of crazy if someone's
But she
totally
doesn't even know you.
into you on the first date.
Now, Brian, would you be talking to multiple, like, would you be going on dates with other women and expect this woman
different
to just
people
cut
in this
everybody
space.
off, but
So,
it's okay for you
okay,
to do
I'll
that?
answer that. So there's guys, they have different views on this. Me personally, I'm a very busy individual. What I found best for my own life is I typically, and look, I've had different periods throughout my life, but what I find best for me is I'm a one girl kind of guy. Some guys don't adhere to that. That's totally fine. Other people have different viewpoints, but I find I can operate the best when I'm just focused on one girl. Sometimes dealing with women can be a headache. No offense.
No, definitely. Yeah.
There's wonderful women. I've been very lucky. I've had some fantastic women in my life, but I've also had some women that are a headache. And to deal with multiple headaches, I'm not sure about that one. So me personally, I typically, I'm so fucking busy. I don't have time to be like dealing with multiple chicks. I'm dealing with one girl at a time.
So are you telling her this like on that date, like immediately off
Well,
the bat?
preferably, I mean, the most optimum, hold on, let me just finish. The most optimum scenario is there's just no guys in the picture to begin with. That's the most optimum.
Yeah.
So it's not even a question of, you need, like, that's ideal. And you laugh, but this is, it's kind of sad that this is the status quo when it comes to romantic relationships. I want a girl who's properly single when I'm with her. There's not some ex that she's still kind of talking to. There's not some guy she's fucking. If she's fucking a dude, that's 100% a no-go. To some degree, I understand if, like, we're going on a first date, you just went on another first date, I kind of get it. Would it be my strong preference that the girl is properly single, no other dudes in the picture? I recognize it's rare. I know it's very rare, but that's my strong preference.
Okay, but that's not what I was talking about. I'm saying you expect a girl to give you it, like, or not give you it, give you everything, right? Be committed to you.
Yes.
But are you saying that that's what you want on that date?
From the jump.
Because if you say that's what you want on that date, then she agrees to it, then it's fine moving forward. Like that.
What do you mean? Well, of course, yeah.
Okay, well,
I'd tell her. I'll tell her on the first date, like,
Okay,
hey,
that's
I
what I was asking
had a
you.
good
I thought
time
you
with
weren't
you. Are
telling
you
her, you
seeing
just
other dudes?
expected it. I
I'll
thought you
ask
just
her, are you
expected
seeing
it.
other dudes? Because if I had a very pleasant time with you, I'd like to see you again. But if there's other guys in the picture, I'm not interested. You're very nice. If you prefer the other guys, that's totally fine.
I didn't
No
think
hard
you were
feelings.
making it clear, so that was my confusion.
I make it very clear. I
definitely agree with you. I thought you just expected
And
it.
if she's actually fucking another dude, even if she's willing to drop him, I'm nah.
Okay.
You don't like a little competition?
No, that's disgusting.
No, not at all.
Disgusting.
Well, I mean, she doesn't have to be fucking this guy. I mean,
that's what I said,
she's
though.
like going on a date.
If she's
well,
fucking
I'm saying
another
if she's
dude and
not
she's on a
fucking
date
the
with
guy.
me.
Yeah, no.
that's kind of
I agree. I think that's pretty gross.
A lot of
too.
people move that way, though. A lot of girls move that way. And so,
but just casually dating, you'd be maybe okay with it. But
I mean, I get that that's the current dating landscape. If I'm going on a date with a girl, depending on how I meet her, like if it's on a dating app, I'm probably fucked, and that's why I used to be on the dating apps. I went on a date with this girl, average looking girl, and she had just downloaded the app. She was average. just downloaded the app. She'd been on the app for a week. She'd already been on 3 dates, and she told me she had 2 dates planned for the weekend. I'm like, it was nice meeting you, but this isn't going to work because I don't want that degree of division when it comes to romantic or even sexual attention.
Gotcha.
So I know it's weird, but here's the thing, right? How do you guys feel about situationships? You don't like it, right? So with this standard that I have, I remove that. It's gone. Women constantly complain about men don't want commitment, situationships suck, talking stage, blah, 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 blah. I am putting out a solution that will, in my view, best lead to us ending up in a relationship. If you don't like it, you want to continue fucking around, hoeing around, that's totally fine. I'm not your guy. But I think this is a very solid path to a strong relationship. So that's my view.
Okay,
maybe it's a bit extreme, but a lot of people are also very dissatisfied with the state of dating. Men aren't committing, situationships, just like I said. So I do think maybe this is a unique approach, but I think it works. So
average looking girl, would she have looked better with a little bit of plastic surgery?
No.
No, not at all. You said she was average.
She would have looked, well, the point I was trying to make is even average looking women can get the amount of romantic and sexual pull that even average looking women get is comparable to like male, like A-list celebrities, male athletes, etc.
It's weird.
Like the sexual pull that an average woman has, you have to be Drake to get that as a dude. You have to be, I mean, Drake's an extreme. You have to be like, you got to be an NFL player. You got to be like something big to get that level of sexual pull. Jump on a dating app. You'll get 100. You'll get 100 dudes that want to fuck you that night. As a dude, to get that level of sexual attention, you got to have like insane status, insane charisma, insane looks, etc.
And they still might play games when they show up.
It's true.
It's true. It's crazy.
Any woman, like when you go out to I don't really drink. I don't go to bars. I don't go to clubs. But if you go out to a bar, if you were so inclined, like I'm pretty sure every single girl here, if you were inclined, like it's never, for women, it's never getting lucky. You don't get lucky as a girl. If you want to fuck, you fuck. As a dude, it's not a given.
Yeah.
Like I mean, maybe there's some fucking guys who are batting like 100. I don't know what the term is. They're never miss, I guess. But like for most dudes, it's not a guarantee.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated $200. How must your life suck that you cannot be properly single? Why can't you find a good man? Okay. Because they see you coming a mile away. Where have all the god men gone? To women that value them. Be better.
Be better. I like how Grid 1 Motorsports always says that. Be better, you know, as women.
That's a good point. Oh,
you should be better.
Just the last thing on this, and I do want to get back to Corey here. So any woman can be a slut, but not any man can be a slut.
Preach.
Like there's...
That is true.
Or stud, I guess would be the reverse. Like you could be, there's like a fat ugly sluts, but there's no fat ugly studs.
There's some.
It's true.
Fat ugly studs. Maybe if he has enough money, he could be.
Right, but now you're putting in other things, like for example, status. You introduce status.
Yeah, it's not about him.
Women, you're just like implementing like pussy, like vagina. She's just a woman. Like men just want, smash.
But it takes some level of achievement. As a woman, you just have to be there. You just show up.
Sure.
Here's some pussy. Want some pussy? I can't just be like, want some dick? No, it doesn't work. I mean, maybe.
It could.
Okay, watch. Check this out.
Brian. Yeah.
Corey.
No, Brian. No, Brian.
Would you like to have sexual intercourse tonight?
No, thank you, Brian.
Rip.
I'm okay.
My dear, would you like to have sexual intercourse with me tonight?
I'm okay tonight.
I understand.
Thank you.
That wasn't a whole no, though. Let the record record.
I got a chance. There's a chance.
Okay, but also it's the way you're wording it and the way
I know,
you're
I'm
saying
being kind of nerdy.
Okay.
I know.
But
I'm
still.
intentionally kind of being nerdy with it.
But I think
fine.
we all get the point that women can have sex whenever they want, and men are looking for a modest woman, especially you've said that. You're looking for a modest woman.
I like modest women.
Yeah, and a woman can have sex whenever she wants, so if a bunch of guys are trying to have sex with her, and she does, it shows that women need all this attention and validation from a variety of men, versus a woman that's satisfied just having attention from one man.
I can see where you're coming from.
A-Dog, you down?
A-Dog. I'm with it.
Wait.
You got a bed up there? What's up?
There is a bed. Queen, what's up?
Okay, let's wrap this up. Let's go. Dragging it out.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
Haram.